Welcome back to Scotty's Hobbies. Today, SB712 went for its second reading in the California Senate. So it's actually making progress to getting passed, which is pretty good news. But in all honesty, I'm not too happy to bring you the news of everything that's happened about this bill and how it's actually progressing forward. And I'm going to bring you those updates in this video. So please, before we go too far, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the ring bell, check out the video library for a ton of automotive helpful DIY videos and emissions deregulations videos. But what happened today was SB712, it just went through for its second reading. It was really fast. Nothing really happened on the Senate floor or in the committee or anything. But they did release the abbreviations to the bill that have been, or the amendments, I should say, to the bill that have been made since the last time it was in committee. And what has changed, you might ask? Well, they added back onto it the collector car insurance, so that's going to be a requirement again. But they also added, for the 35-year and older vehicles, that they must be issued a historical plate now. So that, both of those right there combined, really, like, how much is this going to help the average person out there that was hoping to be exempt from smog? And I know we weren't trying to get gross polluters passed, or cars that just can't pass smog, into the collector car program. But when you look at it, there's already a collector car program here in California. Let me pull it up real fast. So collector car through the Bureau of Automotive Repair. If your vehicle is 35 years or older and passes an abbreviated smog inspection at the referee, you could get a collector car smog exemption. So that would be the vehicles 1990 and older. That already exists. But if you look at it, for the 25-year and older vehicles, those ones, the way that rule already works for the 25-year and older vehicles, if you have a historical plate issued by DMV, and you also get the abbreviated smog from the referee, you could be exempted for smog through the collector car program in BAR or DMV, California. So what I'm thinking is, next year, my Tahoe's a 2001. I barely ever drive that thing. I put 500 miles on it a year. I park it in the garage pretty often. So I'm thinking next year, I'm going to go through with this and I'm going to see if I could get a collector car smog exemption on my Tahoe. So what is really happening with SB712, like I said, I'm not too happy about it. They're adding on extra regulations for the collector cars for the 30-year and older, which is going to make it harder for the average person to actually become a collector car. And I really don't like these abbreviations or amendments being put onto this bill. I was hoping this would be some of an answer for the older vehicles that are kind of hard to pass smog every other year. Of course, we drive the vehicles, but it's just a pain in the butt to get these cars smogged. It's expensive. It's hard to find shops that will even do these smogs, and it's a pain in the butt to keep these cars on the road. So I thought this might be a little bit easier, make it easier for those vehicles to actually stay on the road. Well, the way it's looking, they're just going to make you jump through hoops to get the classic car exemption. And when you compare it to the rules that are already in play for a classic car exemption, is this really making it better? They're adding on the historical plates for the 30-year and older, but they're taking off the smog inspection requirement at the referee. So it's a give and take. What do you guys think about this? Do you think this is going to be helpful at all? In my opinion, kind of a step backwards, but hey, SB712, it's moving forward. If you want any information about the current collector car program, I'm going to put a link in the description below to the Bureau of Automotive Repair for collector cars, so you can take a look at that yourself. If you do have an older vehicle, you don't drive much, that might be eligible for collector car insurance, parked in the garage, all that good stuff, you might already be able to qualify as a collector car in California if you don't know about that program. If you have any questions about it, shoot me some messages, comments below, text, whatever you want to do. I'll do my best to answer those questions for you. But the way it's looking right now, SB712 is moving along, but not in the fashion we really wanted. It's progress, but it's not. I'll keep you guys updated. I doubt anything is going to change in our favor to get this bill passed, to make it easier to become smog exempt the way that it's going on. But we'll see what happens. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope next time I bring out an update on SB712, I'm in a more good mood about it. I'm just really not feeling the progress it's making. It sucks. I really wanted to, after today, bring out a video and say, like, I'm still excited about this happening. This is going to help a lot of people, but it's kind of hard to do that. If you truly have a collector car and you could get the collector car insurance and the historical plate, this will benefit you. But for the average person, again, I know I keep repeating myself, but it's hard for me to fathom what's going on. I was hoping it was going to go another way, but stay tuned, you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys watching. Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies, and I will see you guys on the next hopefully helpful video.